Hey guys, we are going to do a little walking tour from El Paso into Ciudad Juarez. So bring your passport, some cash for the tolls and vendors, and your walking shoes. My name is Andrea, and I'm an American living and traveling through Mexico. Come with me and see what the city really looks like for yourself. So here we are at the entrance into downtown Juarez. We are on the street called Avenida Juarez. We're just going to go straight down this strip. You can see a lot of places to exchange dollar bills into pesos. The exchange rate fluctuates, but you want to look for compra. This is the rate of pesos that they are buying each US dollar. I am here on a weekday, so the streets are not as full as they usually are. You can see cars lined up to cross the bridge back into El Paso. There are several other bridges that you can cross, but this is the best one if you just want to walk around and explore the downtown area. This is only a very small part of Juarez, so I encourage you to see more of the city. Juarez is massive. It contains about 1.5 million people, almost double the population of El Paso. You can use Uber or the public transportation that I can show you all how to use in a future video. There are many great restaurants, bars, movie theaters, and shopping centers. A lot of people from El Paso cross over to visit dentists, doctors, or to get nail and hair services at a fraction of the cost. Here on Avenida Juarez, you'll also find the famous Kentucky Bar. It's been around since 1920 during the Prohibition, when Americans would cross over to enjoy the alcoholic beverages that were banned in the US. Celebrities like John Wayne, Marilyn Monroe, Al Capone, Frank Sinatra, and Steve McQueen were among a few of them. Supposedly, this is the birthplace of the margarita, but to be honest, a few places also claim that title. So who knows? It's all a part of Kentucky's famous legend. Now that we've gotten to the end of Avenida Juarez, you can go straight. This leads to the public bus station. We'll go there in another video. Or you can go left or right. Let's go see what's on the right. Here we have a statue of comedian Germán Valdez, also known as Tintan. There is an entire museum dedicated to him near Avenida Juarez that I can show you all another time. This beautiful church is called the Catedral de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, and to the left of it is the Misión. Across the street, there is the Mercado Reforma, which is part of the older mercado called Cuauhtémoc. And on the other side, there is a small shopping plaza. Okay, so now we are going back to the end of Avenida Juarez, where we would have turned left. Up ahead and to the right, you can see the Museo de la Revolución en la Frontera. This museum focuses on the general history of Ciudad Juarez, with special emphasis on the Mexican Revolution. It was designed by American architect George Edward King and built between 1885 to 1888. It's free to the public and open Tuesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. On the weekends, you will see more people walking on this street, which I forgot to mention is called Avenida 16 de Septiembre. Live music, street entertainers, and food carts are all along this avenue. Don't forget to take your picture in front of Las Letras, which you will see in any town you travel to in Mexico. All right, time to head back toward the bridge into El Paso. You'll need to pay the toll again and have your passport ready for U.S. border agents. They'll usually just ask what you were doing in Mexico and whether you have anything to declare. These are things like fruits, vegetables, plants, or animals. If you don't have anything like that, just say nothing and you're good to go. The process is pretty simple, but just a heads up, the lines going back can take a bit, especially on the weekends. A lot of El Paso locals cross over all the time, so it's a pretty normal thing. I hope you enjoyed this little walking tour from downtown El Paso into the heart of Juarez. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I've got more travel tips and stories coming your way soon.